I am no man.
Alright, we got Malins vs Franks. I want to try to do some heavy Gbetos stuff for YouTube here, so let's see if I can do a quick YouTube intro. So what's up guys on Twitch and those on YouTube watching. I'm going to say good luck, have fun. The plan today is going to be to go for Gbetos as much as possible. I don't know why. Well, I know why. Some guy asked me to do that, but I also have an idea for a thumbnail and an intro that I want to tell the editor about, so we'll see about that. Alright. Malians versus Franks. The Gbetos are pretty good in this matchup. Against melee units, I think they do pretty well. Against ranged units, they struggle. Franks is primarily a melee civ, so Gbetos seems like a pretty good idea. Alright. Alright. The YouTube videos have been getting a lot of views lately, so I'm really happy to see that. Keep up the commenting, keep up the liking the video and all that stuff. Helps the algorithm a lot, and obviously watching and sharing the video is great as well. Helps me a ton. It helps me more than you guys think it does. Trust me a lot. I know you hear a lot of content creators say that, but it is true. It is true. And don't forget to like and subscribe, YouTubers. Yeah, exactly. Chat's getting on it here as well. Alright, cool. So let's just do a couple rings around the base here. Love your YouTube content, man. Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate that. Glad you do. And the main reason we do it is just to allow people that can't catch the live streams to still enjoy our content and, you know, still be able to consistently, because we upload once a day at least, usually, to consistently watch the channel and watch the games we put out. I don't think Franks can counter Gbetos. Well, they have a Cav that's pretty good against Gbetos. But I agree that Gbetos with some good micro can be a really hard thing for Franks to stop. Let's pull in that boar, pull in another deer. Am I missing? Yeah, I'm missing 2 sheep, but I do know where they are, which is nice. Cool. Alright, cool. Second board on the front. Looking pretty good. So my plan is actually just to go for a Drush FC Gbeto here. I have a pretty reasonable map for it. So this new raid is pretty tricky. Sometimes you get like really, really bad maps. Sometimes you get like pretty decent maps with backwood and like decent gold and stuff. So it's a bit inconsistent sometimes. But the main consistent thing is just that the front is always very open. So I have to kind of full wall with my TC and stuff. It's a test of morality. A minor test of morality. We're gonna make him seem like he can get it, and then we're gonna bamboozle him at the last second. Watch this. You're so mad! You are so mad! Don't touch my villager, dude. XD. Oh. It's on purpose. It's on purpose. It's on purpose, chat. Don't tell me. Don't tell me otherwise. Don't tell me otherwise. Don't tell me otherwise. He's gonna watch the VOD like, damn it! He didn't do it on purpose. And that's the intro right there. True, actually. What the hell? This is really shaping up to be a YouTube game now. Alright, let's get that Drush going here. I mean, Drushing without the scout kind of sucks, but we're committed anyways. Probably gonna wall in like a little bit of a circle here. Can I wall to the edge of the map? I think it's possible. Let's do that right now. Let's commit to the edge of the wall map. Edge of the map wall, I should say. Probably need this edge as well. And then I can just use towards the TC here. Converge everything towards the middle. Cool. Alright. I like to start off wall to the house. This doesn't do anything, but I notice I always like to do that. I don't know why. Does anyone else have that habit? You guys start a wall and you just make a house and then palisade wall for some reason. I don't know where this came from, by the way, but I found myself doing it very often.
Hera the best Hera take.
And I like it. I mean, I don't think it's bad, but it's just weird. Alright. So yeah, full wall early, and again, I think they need to increase the cost of walls to make this not exactly possible. This is what they need to prevent. And right now they tried to prevent this by making the Arabia super open, but in my opinion, just put the Arabia back to kind of what it was, change up a few things. I don't mind it being more open. In fact, I like that. But don't make the center like full open with like massive hills and stuff, because that just leads to late games where you just camp a castle in the middle of the hill and wall the sides. And that's very exciting. And every game plays out kind of the same. So I think if you just take back some of the changes, make the walls a bit more expensive, prevent this kind of early full wall. Some people even do it earlier. This is not so bad at 10 minutes. Some people full wall by like 8 minutes. And I think we'll have a pretty good balance. I think besides walls, the balance of the game is actually impeccable. It's very good right now. And the game feels really fun. Besides the new civs, I don't know how well they're balanced right now. I can't speak on those for sure yet, but I can tell you that like the rest of the game, the rest of the civs, very well balanced so far. I got Loom just to ensure that this wall goes up as well. I really don't want to get bamboozled. I know he doesn't have that initial scout, but you never know. He's got like men at arms or something coming in. Malian's lost their bonus. He's going scouts as Franks, which is very natural. That's Empire War meta. Start with the house, then make palisades. Potentially from Empire Wars, but I think I was doing that from before as well. Never hit the villager when your opponent is doing this, because at high level he'll always run back to villagers, so you don't actually get value. But if you hit the scouts, you get HP, and like that stays. Because if you weaken the villager, what ends up happening, he just brings it back to the TC and nothing changes. Low HP villager doesn't mean anything, but the scouts being low HP kind of takes away some of that military threat that he might have. Not that I care about military threat, fully walled anyways. Is this open? Looks like it's closed. Hopefully it's closed. So yeah, the plan is to go for some Gbetos, and probably can do a stable in the front, or maybe I'll hide the front building. I might just make like a market, honestly. Market's more useful than a stable. But I'll have to hide it so he doesn't really know what to expect. And he doesn't see that I'm mining stone. So yeah, another thing that's really, really overpowered about full walls early is that your opponent actually can't see what you're up to. So there's multiple reasons why the strategy is like really, really good, and why we're going to see it in the meta. Until walls get addressed, I think they should lower the cost of that once again, I'll say it. Increase the cost of the walls from 2 to 3 woods. But until then, stuff like this can easily be done. And we'll be happy when we're doing it and upset when our opponent does it. Really good by him to try and hit this wall on the side. If he had like, I don't know, mag or scouts, maybe he can break in. Probably not, but he's trying to do the best. At the very least, forcing a lot of idle time on my end. Oh, not those guys, these guys. Cool. Okay. Set up. Probably can get one more on the stone. Plan is just to go Gbetos. Very simple, very straightforward. Come on, guys. Be efficient. That's annoying. I should just double layer it. Discourage him from attacking. I'm just teasing about walling the last second. Yeah, that's true. House walling is really good too. Legit optimal Age of Empire gameplay right here. I'm playing perfectly right now. Chill, relax, get some good stretches in. I'm legit playing perfectly, like still. Okay, now it's inefficient. We're good though. Got a nice stretch. Alright, it's time to get a castle. So, yeah, I think I want to keep the villas on stone ideally. I'll take them off for a little bit. Make the castle back here. That'll defend this whole side. I don't think this is worth it. That doesn't pay back nearly as fast. It reminds me of the, you know those memes just like it or not, this is what peak AoE gameplay looks like? That's kind of how I feel like when I think about that. The scores confuse you and you're new to the game, the scores are confusing you. Yeah, the scores can be confusing. There's a lot of things that go into them. What I would say is don't try to worry about the scores too much in the when you're first starting out and you're trying to like play competitively or play ranked. Don't worry about the scores too much. My biggest advice is to really just play out the game regardless of the score, even if you're losing by a lot, until you feel like you're actually completely dead. And as far as like trying to read the score, you'll get knowledge of that later, but there's a lot of things that go into it, and it's usually more complicated than it seems. So it really is something that's challenging. But once you do know how to read it, eventually it can give you a lot of advantage. But for the beginning, you don't need to actually worry about that. Yeah, a lot of it's scouting. A lot of it can be, the resources your opponent has, the kill-death ratio, the amount of text. Like, there's a lot of things that go into it, and it's hard to know exactly what that means at times. Alright, so we got the Gbetos out. I got armor, but I think you want forging on them because they're, at the end of the day, a range unit more than anything, right? I know it does melee damage, but it's still from range. I like that I got the market as well. I think that's pretty good. I'm not going to show them that I have Gbetos for a bit, though. I'm going to wait, because the thing is, oftentimes what I see is like people go for a strategy and reveal what they do too fast in the strategy. And it's not always a bad thing, but it sometimes allows the counterplay to happen. And I'm able to like come back into a game because my opponent just showed me what he wanted to do. Sometimes hiding something can be very good until you've got like a good mass, and then showing it, and then it might be too late for your opponent to react. He might have already dropped some TCs, he might have already committed to another unit, etc, etc. Why didn't mining upgrades? I didn't get mining upgrades because I'm salty at the devs for taking away the free gold mining upgrade and giving it to Bohemians. So I'm just doing a stand, I'm not going to get it. I'm just kidding. But you don't get mining upgrades because I can't really afford it with a fragile eco from Drish FC. I'm gonna get this. Boom! Well, now would be a good time. He just ran through me. I did not expect that. I don't know what it accomplished, but I did not expect it. Oh, he's just buying time. Smart, actually. Oh, shit! Why is he massing so many? He was waiting for me to show my face. Yo, I'm destroying him. What the hell? Wait, why is he just running past me? Does this guy want to fight or what? I think I need to get the second armor because he got 2 attack. He's got 1 attack, sorry. Alright, not bad, not bad. I mean, I got a decent trade there. I got a very decent trade. Nah, close the gates! I might need to get a second castle at home here. Two castle Gbetos. What can go wrong now? 30 HP, yeah. Man, 30 HP. If they had 31 HP, they'd be actually an insane unit against knights. Having 30 HP is so bad. I'll tell you why. If they have no armor upgrades versus no attack upgrades of the knights, it takes 3 hits from him to kill me. If I had 31 HP, it takes 4 hits. If he gets an attack upgrade, I get a defense upgrade. It trades. So, yeah, 30 HP is terrible for Gbetos. If they had 31, it'd be actually a much better unit. It'd be one of the most impactful +1 HPs in the game, I think. Get a wheelbarrow now. Get some mining upgrade. Alright, I don't mind taking my time here because I'm going to have a big massive Gbetos soon. I don't know if he's going to be able to deal with that, but his economy should be better than mine though. That's the only thing I'm worried about. We'll see. Because I was mining a lot of stone and meanwhile he was probably booming up. So I need to start winning fights pretty damn soon, is the conclusion here. Alright, I need to be able to one-shot the knights. Who between Gbeto and throwing axemen? I think throwing axemen win direct fights, but Gbeto has more mobility. So overall, what's the better unit? You decide. I personally found more applicability with the throwing axemen. He's attacking me a lot here. I gotta go back. There's a lot of knights. He's making so much. I was able to one-shot him on the hill there. Dude, I don't know about that, dude. That was this might be the riskiest play I've ever seen in my life. No, close. Oh, I deleted him. I deleted him so he doesn't open the gate. Yeah, that was a pretty risky play, my friend. Killing you guys on the outside first. Free meats. Okay. That was a very risky move, my friend. The Gbetos are pushing out now. Let's go. Stop me now if you can. Big plays, big plays. Not sure what that was. He was ambitious to say the least. Okay. And now. And now. Come on. Thank you. Roxy with 5 more gifted subs. Thank you very much. Axeman 2.0, yes. Better version of Axeman. Yo, thank you so much, Roxy, for 5 gifted subs. Really appreciate that. He's picking up my reinforcements. I do not appreciate that. Roxy's gifted a ton today. It's like 20 or so. Insane. Alright, we got arson now, so I think we can work on this TC. Oh, look at that, dude! Whoa, that's insane. Yo, can you stop? Please, go inside. You know way you can out repair that, yeah. No chance that's working. And the GG's called. The Gbetos are overwhelming there. GG, very nice game here with the Gbetos. Alright. 2 castles, Gbeto production. I mean, we kind of only won because he ran in. He was 1 TC though. I was wondering how he's affording so many knights. He was 1 TC with the 3 stable. I respect that he went all in. He recognizes he's against a better player. No flex. And he just went for the all in. And it could have worked, man. Like, he was getting some good trades. GG. And yeah, we got a really, really nice Gbeto game there for you and for YouTube as well, hopefully. I have a really good idea for the intro, so I'm going to tell K1 about that. Alright, GG's though. Good stuff.